What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon Masters EX video. My name is Charlie, and today we're going to cover Palkia, because Palkia's event is back, and we get to 5 out of 5, 20 out of 20 him, and he's stupid strong. So, what you're going to want to do, I've already gone and done this, New World Dilemma. You're going to want to fight through all this, get enough of the coins to go through your prize pool here, because from pool 8 down to pool 5, I believe? Yeah, up to pool 5, you have these 5-star custom power-ups for Palkia. You're going to want to get those so you don't spend any of your regular 5-star power-ups on him to get him to 20 out of 20. And when you're done with all that, after you've completed the areas to the points of no return, you get to have level him up to at least level 50, or I think it's up to 130. Let me see, 30 or higher, 50. Yeah, so up to level 50, then you can get him to 5 out of 5, and we get a medal. We get 10 of the 4-star power-ups, and let's see here. So if we go to potential and move level, boom, we'll go ahead and get him to 20 out of 20, just like that.
That I desire.
His special attack is at 322 right now, which is pretty good. So he's maxed out now. And his sync move is maxed out at 240, but critical hits land more easily, which is a big deal. Because he's like an insane sync nuker. Like, oh my god, is he insane. So what I'm going to do right now is show you guys what to do when it comes to getting his sync move maxed out. Let's see, there we go, okay. Alright, so what you're going to want to do, sync grid, we'll go to Dragon, 5 stars, Palkia. Now, we'll go to select multiple. This is probably the best sync grid for him right now, is a Spatial Rend with Catastrophe 2, getting those sync move power-ups, and getting Critical Force 2. Critical Force 2 sharply raises the user's critical hit rate when the user lands a critical hit. Now, if you guys want to see a more detailed view of Palkia and CYRUS as a sync pair, right up here you can see my, I did a sync grid video for him where I talk about, like, some of the best lucky skills for him. By the way, that's Critical Strike 2. Because it gives him Critical Strike 9, he's a great unit. I go over a lot of different sync grid combinations for him. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to check it out. But let's go ahead. Since we have him maxed out at 5 out of 5, 20 out of 20, let's go to New World Dilemma, and we'll do the Full Force Battle Round 2. And this is the team we're going to be using. It is completely free to play. You have 6-star EX, Skyla, and Swanna, and the sync grid that we're using, I always quick tap instead of long tap. There we go. The sync grid we're using for her is the typical Master Healer, Potion Master, Take Flight, MP Refresh build. We also have 5 out of 5, 20 out of 20, Professor Sycamore, and Xerneas. And again, we're using a Recuperation 1 Horn Leech build, because he's going to be tanking some hits for us here in this full force battle. And you guys saw the sync grid for Palkia, so what we're going to do is try our luck. We'll see. So Palkia, with his essentially Critical Strike 11 plus all his sync grid stuff, you can have a more devastating Spatial Rend Dragon type attack than Iris and Haxorus's Outrage. Like max out Outrage. Which is kind of crazy, but is kind of awesome. And what we'll do is we'll use a potion on Palkia right now, that we got him powered up quite a bit. Use a potion there. Another good team for Palkia would be having Torchic, Player and Torchic on there. to increase his special attack and critical hit rate without him needing to do any damage to himself, essentially. Alright, here comes his first sync move. We'll see how much damage this does to this Garchomp. We'll go ahead and throw a potion, or a Gust rather. Horn Leech. So we're also self-healing here, so we're in a pretty good spot because of Xerneas and oh, wow, 8k damage and Skyla and Swanna. That was pretty crazy. And we got critical focus too, so our critical hit rate went up because our sync move was a critical hit. And I think our spatial rend is actually going to take him out before he can even come close to, like, doing that sync move. Boom, boom, boom. Goodbye, Garchomp. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. So we're going to 3v9 this, I believe. Oh, okay, I thought it was invisible for a second. I was like, where is the Kingdra? There it is. Boom. Xerneas is doing his thing of being a great tank. And we're almost to our next sync move with Palkia, and we'll see how much damage that does. Even though these guys are increasing their special defense up, we'll see what happens. We're going to save Skyla and Swanna's next move for a potion if we need it. So we'll see if we need it. We'll do sync move, Horn Leech, and we'll just wait for this sync move from the Kingdra. We'll see what happens.
Alright, I hope you're ready.
Okay, Team Break. It didn't do that much damage, but since we have the potion, we might as well use it. And have one left over, at least one left over. You know, almost 3k damage, that's not too bad. Need to take him out before he does too many of these AoE attack moves. Oop, there we go. Alright. Gust. Spatial Rend. Boom. Another Spatial Rend. I mean, Palkia is doing pretty good, man. He went from being like being okay to having his legit potential unlocked, and it's really, really something for a, especially for a free-to-play sync pair here. Like, this is pretty good. Let's see here. We'll do a Horn Leech. We'll do a Gust, and then this will be... Oh, there goes Kingdra. And next move is going to be a sync move. No, I've seen some guys get... because my video is coming out a little late today for the Palkia. I've seen some guys get Palkia's sync move up to like 70k, which is kind of crazy. And people were talking like in like Facebook discussion groups and stuff like that about the difference between like a 6-star EX. That's a lot of damage. A lot of the difference between a 6-star EX, Iris and Haxorus AoE sync move doing like 20k damage versus or doing like a good amount of damage, even though like, or wait, no, I think that was actually a Whimsicott. Oh yeah, that's right. I just woke up. So some people are talking. This has nothing to do with Palkia actually. So some people were talking about Whimsicott and Mega Gardevoir, like their sync moves versus each other. Which is kind of funny because Whimsicott could do... And I'm actually going to cover this in a sync move DPS video coming soon. Essentially, it's Whimsicott's sync move at 6-star EX 3 out of 5 versus Mega Gardevoir's sync move at 3 out of 5 maxed out. And surprisingly enough, Whimsicott does 70k damage, I've seen, versus Mega Gardevoir's potential 20k damage. But it's an AoE sync move because Gardevoir is a striker. but Whimsicott only attacks one of them but does more damage. So it's a difference of completely knocking out one opponent versus over time being able to knock out all 3 opponents. So I would like to know where you guys stand on the Whimsicott. Look at that 21k damage! That was nuts! Alright, we'll do a Spatial Rend on this guy. Hopefully we'll do one more sync move and we'll see how high damage we can go with Palkia. So I might save, like, I might just do Gusts for a little while. Brutal Swing's gone. Gust, you're gonna do an Outrage, that's fine. We're gonna do a Potion. And we're just gonna get ourselves down to the next sync move. And we got another Potion? Man. That's not bad. We're gonna see how much damage we can do with Palkia's last sync move against this last opponent on the Full Force Battle Round 2. Because we are just sort of toying with him at this point. He's gonna try to do some damage, but I'm gonna throw a Potion onto Xerneas here. And it's gonna completely ruin his momentum. And that increased our attack. Thank you, Xerneas. And we'll do one more. And let's see what this last sync move does. At least I think this is the last sync pair on the opposing team. I'm pretty sure. Alright, fully powered up Palkia with a lot of sync moves in him already. Let's see. 24k damage. Not bad. Really not bad at all. But yeah, guys, I'd like to know where you guys stand at with the Whimsicott versus Gardevoir sync move debate going on right now. Also, what do you think about Palkia being so good now? We get the 4-star strike move candy and a couple 100 gems, which every little bit counts, especially when Diantha is coming out. And Iris and Haxorus is coming out this week, so we will have a sync grid video and then a summon video for that later this week when they come out. But yeah, guys, all that being said, if you've already maxed out Palkia, you can also use those custom power-ups to get either a 3-star power-up per your 5-star power-up, or use 10 of your custom power-ups to get one of the 5-star normal power-ups, so you'll get 2 max. But if he's already maxed out, that's the one I would go for. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Palkia and the Whimsicott versus Mega Gardevoir debate down in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, so you never miss out on any of my daily Pokemon Masters EX content, and we should have some interesting videos for this week. I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.